Now tell me this isn't a spoiled doggy right here. We got a fried egg and a little bit of turkey bacon sprinkled on top there for Ruby. Alright, girl. There's your Saturday morning breakfast. And then for myself, I just not quite ready to switch it up yet, man. Got my English muffin, 2 pieces of turkey bacon, a fried egg, and then a little bit of cheese. And then some mild sauce in there this morning, so I did switch it up a little bit. This is just too good and too easy. So I'm going to eat this and then get ready for the first workout of the day. Alright, so in my shaker bottle here that I'm going to have with breakfast, I've got a scoop of strong greens, lemon flavor, scoop of strong reds, and then washing that down with, I'm going to wash strong omega and strong joints. There we go. So, gonna throw these back. Now let's eat some breakfast. Alright. Let's get after it. We're about to go hit workout number 1. It's 11 a.m. After we ate, I started getting a headache and just felt like shit, honestly. So I just drank some water, took an ibuprofen, and chilled and sat for a little bit. And I feel a little bit better now. But honestly, I just, sometimes you just feel what your body needs. Like, I've gotten fairly in tune with that, especially whenever I'm like training and stuff. Mostly I can tell whenever I need like sodium or like salt, but I just really felt like I needed some sugar and just like a little bit more carbs. So I grabbed a BPN Go Bar to take out the door, and gonna eat that. And then I brought also another Ketone IQ, so I'll throw that back before I take off, actually probably here in a couple minutes. So we're out the door. That's the hardest part. And then I'm going to go and go to a spot that I love to run outside. It's like probably my favorite spot to take off from in town because there's just so many routes you can run from there. So I'm going to go there and run. But I want to share two things that I use a lot whenever I'm running. Right here, this is my go-to, especially in ultra training. It's a must. Squirrels nut butter is like a savior. And actually, on one of my first runs, one of the first days, maybe on day 1 of this challenge or day 2, I didn't put any on, and I was so chafed after my run, like so chafed. It was awful. So I have that now, and I'm wearing that before each run. And the other thing, I don't take this before every workout, but I usually will just kind of, as I need it, I'll use a Shea muscle gel. Love this stuff. It's a full spectrum CBD oil or like roll-on, and it's incredible. I've used it mainly. I use it like on my knees if I'm feeling like some discomfort in my knees from my overuse, or if I haven't like foam rolled enough. A lot of times I can start getting some knee discomfort, so I use a Shea. And then I had a pretty bad ankle roll in my 100-miler in April, and I'm still kind of like having some issues with it, even with like stretches and other things. So put a little bit of a Shea on there, and it's legitimately almost instant. Like, it's amazing. I love this stuff. So I am affiliated with a Shea, so if you want to try, you can use code LOCK at SheaPureNaturals.com. It's ASEPureNaturals.com. I think that's the site, but I'll put it in the description of the video. I'll try to remember. Anyway, so I have both of these, and yeah, I'm gonna drink some electrolytes and eat this Go Bar, and then take off for this run. So I'll catch you all in a little bit. If there's one thing that I've already learned about this challenge, is that you can't think too far ahead into the challenge, because you can really get in your own head about it. You start thinking about, can I maintain this for X amount of days, for 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 more days? Can I? But then you have to reel yourself back in and remind yourself that you have to get through this day. And then once you're through this day, you can worry about the next, and then the next, so on and so forth. And that's helped keep me grounded, especially in these first few days,
because it can get really discouraging when it doesn't need to be. And know that each day you tackle it, you're like, okay, now let's worry about this day, then the next, then the next. And it's much easier when you can break it down that way, one day at a time, and focus on today's workouts, today's water intake, today's reading, not eating bad today, not drinking alcohol today. And before you know it, you wake up, it's the next day. So it's one thing that I've realized already. So if you're in this challenge, and it's only day 4 for me, if you're in this challenge, you start feeling discouraged, try to break it down like that. Another important thing to note is that not everything about this challenge has to be extreme, especially in terms of workouts. You know, my first workout yesterday was simply mobility, a little bit of core, and then walking on the treadmill for the remainder of the time. Like, it doesn't have to be crazy every day. You know, some days you might have an outdoor run and then a moderate or heavy or heavily intense strength training session. Like today, doing an outdoor run and then I'm gonna hit legs in the gym. So not every day has to be like that. Same thing with diet. Like, you don't have to do an extreme diet. For me, I'm just being conscious of my nutrition and moderately paying attention to my calories and my macros. That's all you gotta do. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so extreme. Because it doesn't have to be that.
All right, back from the first workout, and after that I ran to Kroger to grab a couple of things, but I hit the freaking jackpot, man. I'm gonna show you what I got. So first up, I got some chicken breast from Heritage Farm. Paid a little over $11. Got a little over 4.5 pounds of chicken breast. Picked up a pound of ground turkey. Some more turkey bacon for breakfast. Some more non-fat Greek yogurt to keep here at the house. I left the other one at the office, so that way I have one at home in the office. But then right here, boom, it's always good when you see this tag, but especially today, I got 3 pounds of, I believe this is 85-15 ground beef, grass-fed, organic ground beef for $12 freaking dollars. Less than $12. Man, I'm pumped about this. I think this was the last one, too. Either way, super pumped about that. I'll probably freeze 2 of these and then cook one for lunch right now. And that is lunch. About 8 ounces of ground beef with some jasmine rice and some mild sauce in there. And then heated up some leftover broccoli from dinner last night. I'm starving, so I'm about to hammer this. I know. I'm always in the car. But we're heading to workout number 2 now. Got lunch, let that settle and digest. And now we're heading to the gym. Gonna hit a leg day and actually hit like a pretty solid leg day. Probably start with some leg extensions. And then trying to decide if I'm going to back squat at all today or not. I might do a couple of sets. I might start with back squats, actually. That's what I'll do. But anyway, we're heading to the gym now. I've got a scoop of green apple flight, 300 milligrams of caffeine, and then a scoop of sour watermelon Endopump. So I got that mixed up, sipping on that. And it's going to be a good workout. It's kind of a nasty day out today. This morning was too, but now it's like foggy and kind of raining a little bit. So glad that I went ahead and got my first workout done outside. And now I get to go to the gym for the second one. So needed that meal big time, man. Needed that severely. It was a big morale booster. I was tired. I was feeling sluggish. And, I had that headache this morning, so I'm feeling much better now. So going to hit this workout. My mother-in-law is in town tonight, so she's going to cook dinner for us tonight. So I'll go back after this, eat dinner, and then get some good rest tonight. But I still have half of a gallon to drink. I finished my first one already, and I'm going to sip on this on the way to the gym with my pre-workout, and then I'll finish that second half gallon. I'll finish the rest of this half gallon in the back half of the day and this evening. So that's the plan. It's time for some legs, baby. Oh, man. Workout number 2 complete, and I crushed my legs. Crushed them. Started with back squats, then I did leg extensions, hack squat, uh, hamstring curls, calf raises, sissy squats, RDLs, and core. I think that's everything. Maybe missing like 1 or 2 workouts, but it felt good, and I crushed them. And one thing I keep telling myself is I'm trying to bulletproof my legs. And the main reason why is, obviously running ultras, but then the main reason right now that's most relevant is I put in for the lottery for the Leadville 100 trail race, which those of you who don't know, Leadville 100 is a race through the Rocky Mountains. There's a foot race and a mountain bike race. I put in for the foot race, and how it all started was in 2022. I went and paced my friend Kate. She ran the Leadville 100 and finished it. And I only saw like an eighth of the course, maybe. And it's absolutely gorgeous. And the community there is just insane. And it's in the beautiful Rocky Mountains in Colorado. So I put in for the lottery. The ways you can get in is either through the lottery, by qualifying, through another race, by winning or placing in a certain placement. Or there's like fundraiser slots where you partner with a company and then you can get entry that way, and you fundraise X amount of dollars for the company. And usually it's pretty significant. And so I've gone the lottery route. I put in last year for 2023's race. It didn't get selected. And I put it in again for this year. And I'm holding out hope. I've been praying about it that I get into this race. And if it's not this year, hopefully, I will do this race eventually. I really, really want to. But I'll find out on this Monday, January 8th. So 2 days from now, I'll find out if I get in or not. One way or the other, I'll get a yes or a no that day. So I'm really hoping that I can this year. But the moment I find out if I do get selected, I have to consider the altitude in Colorado, especially in Leadville. It starts at like 10 or 11,000 feet, I believe. And then you just go up from there as well. And then just lots of climbing. So I just got to bulletproof these legs, and I'll have a lot of work to do if I get in. I've covered the 100-mile distance before, but not like this. So hope that I get in, but either way, I'm going to keep putting the work in, and we'll see on Monday. But now I'm going to head back home. All I have left to do today is finish my water intake, which is just under half a gallon. So can't complain with that since it's only 5 o'clock, even though it looks so freaking late. I hate this. It gets dark so early. So anyway, I'm heading home, finish this water, take a shower, and rest up for the night. Woohoo! Oh man. Day 4. Done, baby. Time for dinner. Catch you guys tomorrow.